get to the chopper.
Predator is a 1987 science fiction action film directed by John McTiernan and written by brothers Jim and John. Oh, I was going to say Johnson. Jim and John Thomas. Yeah. This one, approximately 208 Oscars and smashed all box office records known to man and is still the biggest film of all time. Grossing approximately 58,762,412 cents. That's impressive, isn't it?
Didn't think we were doing Avatar 2.
No, Predator. The biggest film of all time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, of course.
Probably the greatest film. 208 Oscars. That's amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Including Oscar for biggest penis in a motion picture, non-black. That was stunning. That was Jesse Ventura clocking in at a tremendous 2.8 inches.
Yeah,
stunning.
It wasn't a gun. It wasn't a Gatling gun that they were using. That was
his penis.
Yeah, it was his penis. Yeah, just destroyed that forest in seconds.
Oh, just sprayed it to death. Yeah.
You couldn't put him and Barry Gibb in the room together. Otherwise, it'd be like that moment when Arnie and the black dude arm wrestle handshake. Just be two giant cocks.
I don't think you can say. Okay, never mind. Carry on. Two black cocks. Was that what we were talking about?
Yeah, something like that. Oscar for biggest.
Yeah. Get to the chopper.
Do you think, for all anybody can go out there today and there's millions of podcasts, or you could just go to the local service station and you could put on Arnie's accent, right? You get to the chopper, or, ay, or whatever.
Stick around.
Yeah, I'll be back. But if you went out and you just, you tried to be Jackie Chan, and said some Jackie Chan quotes or some Bruce Lee,
you'd be arrested.
You're a racist cunt, aren't you? Like, we're mocking.
What would Jackie Chan say?
We're putting on an Austrian accent, and everybody's just okay with it. We're mocking, culture. And do people cancel it? No. Double standard.
I used to live with an Austrian, and I said to him, is that, you talk quite differently to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like, what's his accent from? And he said, no one in Austria knows what the fuck that accent is. That's just Arnold.
It's just Schwarzenegger? Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found that pretty funny.
It's the one time anybody, any culture, I mean, you could be Irish, it might sound funny, but you could put on an Arnie. No one's going to get offended. It's wonderful. He's bringing the world together through the song of his voice.
Yeah. How does Jackie Chan sound?
I'm assuming he sounds like he's jumping through a ladder doing kung fu kicks and shit.
Welcome to shit you walk. Is that what you mean?
That's it. Yeah. Or you could, you don't want to go out doing a German accent if you're not German. That also doesn't go down well. User, you in the wheelchair. You will be first for the high jump.
Doesn't sound right.
Doesn't, yeah. It's just not cool.
Oh, gosh.
Yes, Predator. When was the last time, non-podcast, you watched this film?
Oh, you cut out for a second. When was the last time? Are you there?
Oh, yeah. God, man. I'm here, but this is just a lesson for you people. Don't worship Satan, or he will fuck with your computer.
Yeah. When was the last time I watched The Predator? I don't know. I can't remember. It's been quite a while. But I did watch the new The Predator. What was it?
Prey.
Prey. I watched that.
Yeah. Didn't
watched
we do
that pretty
for an
recently.
episode? think we did.
No, I don't think we have.
Didn't we? Oh, maybe we
Oh no, we
spoke of
did.
it.
We did. I remember it. Yeah.
So many fucking episodes of this goddamn show.
Yeah. Almost episode 2 million coming up. Yeah.
Well, we had to delete a lot. We had that other host that, was arrested for certain crimes. So we had to delete all his episodes.
Very famous. Very famous.
Very famous. We cannot speak.
Yeah, it's a pity because I really like Kevin Spacey. He was so much fun in the studio, wasn't he?
It's just very warm,
Yeah. He mixed a strong drink, though, didn't he? Yeah.
I mean, we should have known. He called it the Cosby.
You'd wake up on the floor face down the next day going, whoa, what hit me? Yeah.
He did always have warm hands.
He did. It's very gentleman, very friendly. He was always giving you a little hug and a little squeeze. I wonder what happened to him.
Well, allegedly. Let's not get sued here. Yeah.
Okay.
Predator. Yeah, so you hadn't seen it in a while, and then you put in the VHS, and how did you feel?
Pretty sweet. I was kind of riveted from beginning to end.
Uh-huh.
It's a great little film. Special effects are looking slightly rough these days.
You mean like Invisible Predator?
Yeah, there's some pretty glaring green screen, rotoscoping kind of stuff in it. It doesn't matter though. It's just a good film. It's quite suspenseful at the end. I kind of forgot how suspenseful it is, and it's not quite such a run and gun film. At the end, it gets quite, you're waiting. Like when Arnold's hanging on the tree and the predator's right behind him and it's moving past him, and you're like, holy shit. Good, well-made film.
Yeah.
Really great.
The cat and mouse of it. I like, it's kind of described as, it is quite a serene, quiet movie for the most part. Like it's pretty mellow, a little soundtrack going on. But then when it gets loud, it's really fucking loud. So it's quite a dynamic film in that they're sneaking through the bush and then the machine gunning the shit out of it. You know?
Yeah. It builds tension,
It's like a Nirvana song. It's quiet loud.
Yeah, but it works like a proper film. Like it has good action scenes that aren't too long, and overblown and unrealistic. Like we're getting, you're seeing Black Widow jump out of a plane and then land on a tank and then somersault through shrapnel and then blah blah blah, and it's scene takes 40 minutes to happen and you're kind of bored because it's so crap and fake looking, whereas this was like smaller, more contained, and just kind of riveting and well done, and had variation to it. There was different kinds of kills, and like there's the classic shootout machine gun run and gun scene in the beginning, but then there's more. When Carl Weathers and the other guy, the two black guys are like trying to hunt the predator and they're trying to get around it, and then one gets killed and the other one's sneaking around the other side to distract it, and then he realizes, oh, my friend's dead. Oh, the predator's over there. Like, great. Awesome. Yeah.
It's a real simple premise. And I like for the writer to come up with it. It's one of those so simple, why didn't somebody else do it? Okay, here's a bunch of army guys on a mission who are then, an alien's going to come and just fucking smoke them, right? And essentially this alien is trying to hunt the best hunters, or, the killers of planet Earth. Yeah. So there's these mercenaries. So they go in on their mission to save some people and they fucking die. And then they're just trying to get to the chopper to get to the extraction point and get out, but there's aliens in their way. And that's it. That's kind of like, I've got to get from A to B, and there's an alien that's going to fucking take us out. Simple. Real simple. No, you don't need character arcs and this and that and good dialogue or good acting. It's made for fucking teenage boys, and it kicks ass.
Well,
It's great.
like, there wasn't a lot of character arc or development of the characters, but I'm going to disagree with bad acting because I say like these are all very, perhaps not like what you would think is great classic actors.
Do it
No.
now. I'm here.
But they all have lots of charisma, except for Shane Black. Zero charisma. Like Jesse Ventura's just got some great lines, and he's just, Jesse Venturing his way through it.
Big line, ain't got time to bleed, or something like that.
It'll make you a sexual tyrannosaurus just like me. Yeah. I like when they got the guy at the tree and he's going, we can't flush him out. And the other guy shoots up a couple of grenades. Yeah, that was good. I forget the joke.
Yeah.
But there was a line there.
There's a couple of one-liners that are thrown in, or maybe they were Arnie improvisations or something early on in the film. But
Stick Around was an Arnie improv.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, throws a fucking knife in him or something.
Stick around.
Yeah. Well, that was good. Yeah, there you go.
I did think one criticism would be they're kind of klutzy. Like you see Carl Weathers slipping and sliding down banks, and the other one's going, "I'm gonna get you if you give us away." And they're all kind of a bit stumbly, and they, for a crack troop of hardened mercenaries, they get a bit scared. They get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah,
they don't quite stay calm.
Once you know there's a fucking alien out there trying to smoke you. It's tough.
Yeah, but
cool.
If it bleeds, we can kill it. You got to stay calm. Yeah. You've been in hard situations your whole adult life.
Yeah, I mean this film was hard for me to differentiate from the first time my first experience with Predator was, I must have been 11 or 12, I suppose. And it was on TV, Channel 2. And every fucking kid at school, or at least, in the boy group, this is back when we had boys and girls. Sorry, just to clarify these,
boys and girls?
Yeah. Likes different things. One was kind of rough and tumble, and the other was kind of nice.
Oh, that's right. That's before we discovered there's no biological difference between boys and girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yes.
So all the boys, Friday night, Predator is on, and that's what we were fucking going to talk about Monday morning. So I didn't fucking see that film. And of course it was edited for TV, so a lot of the swearing was gone. Most of the violence was gone. But it was still a fucking Predator, and it was Arnie, and he was in army gear, and he was fucking peak masculinity. And it was brilliant. Everybody's just, all we want to do is play Predator. I'll be the Predator. I'll be Arnie. Run around and blow shit up. It was fucking great. So watching it now, it was hard to differentiate. I had that nostalgia of being 12 and watching this shit on TV, and it was a good time. I had a good time.
Yeah. I remember I wasn't allowed to watch it because it was going to be too scary. And I was like, for fuck's sake, Mum, I've seen everything else. I've seen RoboCop and shit. I think, I don't know. Was RoboCop out after this or before it? So I'd seen everything. Why can't I watch this? No, you can't watch it. It's too violent. And then my cousin, who's the same age as me, had seen it, and his mum and dad, my auntie and uncle and him were all going about how great it was. And then suddenly I was allowed to watch it because my mum and dad didn't want to be one-upped and not watch it. So then I got to watch it. It was fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Peer pressure parenting. That's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I didn't have to whine at all. They
that's
I called under that pressure anyway.
Interesting time growing up for us. We had all these films that were essentially violent, adult, R-rated films, whatever you wanted to call them, but they were marketed. Kids wanted to see this shit, There was Predator, there was Commando, there's RoboCop, all that fucking Rambo, even there were toys from all these films. Cartoons off Rambo, cartoons off RoboCop. It was an odd time. People were making money however they could, and we were loving it. Love aliens.
What I wonder is, like, all the kids today growing up with shitty Disney films, all the shitty Marvel shit, do they, like, go, oh, fuck, it's a film from the 80s, Predator, it'll suck.
Mm-hmm.
Do they watch Predator and RoboCop and films like that and go, holy fuck, what is this? This is the greatest shit ever. Fuck Marvel. Do they do that? I mean, they must do.
My youngest daughter, she's 11, right? We went on our little holiday to Australia, and we went into this, like a market, and there was a toy store, a vintage toy store in this market. Had all the stuff I love, all the He-Man and Mask and Star Wars, and it's just this fucking amazing store. But in the store, they had a giant big screen, and on that big screen, they were playing Predator, right?
Ooh.
And I walked in, and I looked up, and I saw it was Predator, and I was like, oh, fuck, okay. I don't know if I can stay in here too long, because, my kid's with me. She's 11. It's probably inappropriate. And she stood there and fucking jaw on the floor, watched the shit go down, man, and she loved every second of it. Just like, oh my God, yeah, they're fucking mowing down the forest and this alien. And she was just like, what is this? This is the greatest. What is this? So
those are men, sweetie. They existed up till the 1990s. And they died out.
She was just, and it's exactly your point, that you raise your kids now, and everything's very Disneyfied, and you want it to be, I don't know what the right word is, but it's, you want it to be as cutesy and mellow because no violence for my child or whatever.
I'm a salty, limp-wristed little one-liner joke per minute piece of shit movie. And
so, I mean, look, I feel like I've raised my kids right on a diet of 80s films, right? And that's, Back to the Future's highly rated. Labyrinth is my youngest favorite film. Like, that sort of shit goes down well. But I never thought, fucking chuck Predator on. They'll love this shit. It doesn't even occur to you. But, yeah, she's loving it. Loving it. Get to the chopper, Daddy.
Have you RoboCop them yet?
Haven't RoboCop them yet. No.
Whoa.
Yeah, I think RoboCop, the scene where they shotgun blast him apart. That's
fucking epic.
Yeah, that affected me deeply when I finally saw the uncut version of that. That was fucking insane.
Yeah. Awesome. Keep doing that stuff. Whatever happened to the R18? God.
Yeah, where's maybe we're just too old and we're missing all the awesome R18. But where's the man action? I don't want Jason Statham in the Meg 2, throwing one-liners. Give me some fucking.
Yeah, I know. I gotta see. It's gonna like a guy with a samurai sword going after a giant CG shark. I suppose it'll be fun. I enjoyed the first one. Like, that was a bit of fun. Yeah, but it's starting to look a bit sillier.
I don't want fun. I want something that I walk. The last time, looking back on
Jaws,
it now,
you want the horror and the suspense and the fucking a bit of character. Not too much, but.
When was the last time you walked out of the cinema and felt like a real fucking man and you wanted to break shit, fucking dominate the world?
300.
300, absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
I could have said that in unison with you. I walked out of that film fucking revved up, bombed.
Like every party I went to after that was like a bunch of dudes going, Sparta!
Sparta!
Yeah.
Absolutely. And men, I think men need that camaraderie and that fucking testosterone shit, and I don't know. But
lifting weights and doing cocaine. Fuck yeah.
20 years later, I tried to watch 300 and, God, it's too much, man. Skin and little pouches, and it wasn't as invigorating, not on the big screen. But at the time, fuck yeah. That's how the dudes in their 20s and the 80s when Predator came out must have felt. Must have left the cinema just going, get to the chopper, yeah.
Oh, yeah. The Terminator.
Yep.
Terminator 2, Predator, Robocop. We don't know how lucky we were. Total Recall.
Like the other film that made me feel like 300, but back in the day, was fucking Commando. When I saw
Commando
at the end of Commando, when he's going into that compound and you see him doing the cliched, I'm clipping every fucking gun in the world onto myself, putting my camo on, and then he literally just walks into the front yard and mows down about 8,000 guys without getting scratched. And it was the greatest fucking thing I had ever seen.
You know what? You know what? Like, it was The Matrix, and The Matrix came out, and it was a skinny guy doing kung fu with CGI and wire work and stuff. That was kind of the end of it all, Yeah. And it was a mistake. It was a mistake. We did Rambo. Oh, Rambo. That was the new Rambos 4 and 5. They were fucking good too.
They brought it back. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Stallone tried to bring back, I suppose, the Expendables to a point, but that again was like almost
silly.
Like
the
first
silly.
one was over the top, and I remember like hooting in the cinema at the Expendables. Did I see that with you when old Statham gets out the front of the airplane and he's got the machine guns and he's just, I remember like audibly hooting in the cinema, which doesn't happen much, with the manliness of it all, just the wah.
Yeah. And then the sequel, they started bringing in too many cameos, like it was Chuck Norris this, and it was Harry, like
Wesley Snipes, and
keep it simple. Come on, just shoot some people.
Well, and the plastic surgery started showing a bit too much as well. I mean, give me where's our new action male, I don't want fucking...
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Sorry, Timothy, we don't mean to laugh. No. Sorry, Timothy.
Yeah, it does sound
Tom Holland. Yeah.
It's those nice boys for the girls, isn't it? I want a man who's just, an action star who looks like he could just go and, I mean, this is tough to say, but just go and grab the woman that he wants. Caveman that shit. Back to the cave.
Timothy Chalamet is alien fucker.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet as, please, could we? Oh, please. I'll be
with
nice.
With your consent.
Yeah. Tom Holland in the consent app.
You're using your smartphone wrong. How many apps do you have open? My God.
Yeah.
Remember that in Uncharted? Yeah, why do you have so many apps open?
No, I don't remember that, actually.
That's a forgettable film.
Could have done it, I reckon. Give him...
Chris Pratt. He's done some good work.
He's not... Chris Pratt.
Oh, he could. If you put him in it, he could do it. I haven't seen it, but on Amazon, he's got that. He's a commando killing people. Apparently pretty good.
Oh, Tomorrow War?
Actually, no, it's a TV show.
Oh.
Based on the book. Something.
Okay.
I've been meaning to check that out. Apparently it's quite good.
Maybe we're just wrong. Maybe there's man films out there, but they're just shoved under the radar now. Don't see it.
Oh, you know what? I tried to watch Extraction 2 the other day and got 10 minutes in and went, fuck me in the face. I just can't deal with it.
Hiding from bullets behind a ladder?
I don't know. It's Chris Hemsworth.
Quick, take cover behind this ladder. Phew.
Does he?
Apparently. That's the meme.
That shit. John Wick. I quite like that last John
Oh,
Wick
yeah.
one.
Okay, well, there you
4.
go. Yeah, the first John Wick, I was like, fuck yeah, shooting men in the face. And then I watched John Wick. I'm only up to number 3. I watched that, and honestly, I kept skipping a lot of the fights. And in a film that's all about the fights, that kind of makes a very short film.
They need to be shorter, those films. Like, I think the last one was like 2.5 hours or something. It really should be an hour and a half. That would be so much better.
Yeah. Give us some action. Give us some muscles. Give us a little bit of nudity.
Yeah. Need side boob, bit of bum.
And then get out of there. Yeah. Anyway.
No side boob in this film.
Well, there's Arnie's. That's all you need. Those pecs.
Yeah, but if you had a bit of red Sonia side boob in the middle of that, would have been slightly better.
Remind me about Red Sonja, mate. That is a good film.
Wow.
All right.
Side boob.
Oh, I think there's full front headlights.
Oh, we haven't talked about Conan the Barbarian. Whoa. Remember when he comes along and there's the lady in the little tent thing and she's like, you have to come inside and bang me. He's like, okay. So he goes inside and bangs her and she turns into a evil creature.
Witch and have a little fight. Like,
yeah.
I mean, we'll never have another Arnold, will we?
We still got Arnold.
Yeah, but like, think peak Arnold, right? He had 2 decades, honestly, right up to bloody End of Days and shit. He was making some good action. Maybe not so much Eraser, but he's, even his comedies, Twins and
Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop was the one where he got pregnant. Oh, Junior, not so good, but still trying.
Boys have penises, girls have vaginas, which is obviously being proven medically incorrect these days.
Yeah, how dated is that looking back? Ugh.
We didn't know what we're doing. We were cavemen.
Yeah.
Animals.
The Earth is flat. That was back when the Earth was round. That was when the Earth was round.
They didn't even dispute it. It wasn't no one running around going, the Earth's flat. It would have been people going, we got a picture from outer space, you fuckwit.
Fuck society. The Earth's flat, yet I'm using technology that works on the fucking theory of a globe.
I think in the 60s, anyone was running around going, the world is flat. And they, and before they went into space and took a photo of the Earth, they all knew the world was round. No one disputed it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Nobody with reasonable intelligence disputes it anymore either. There's just a bunch of fuckwits out there. And if you're listening, yes, you are a fuckwit.
Oh, yeah?
You wouldn't be listening.
Prove it.
But you wouldn't be listening because the satellite that you're listening to us on wouldn't exist.
Prove to me that the world is round. You know so much.
I just did.
What? There's a satellite above the flat Earth.
That's correct.
That doesn't prove anything. Still flat.
Prove to me it's flat.
Well, if you look out the window, it looks flat.
You know what? It's a cube. I've figured it out. It's a cube with rounded edges.
Let's compromise. We'll just agree it's a cube.
Yeah, we've solved it. Perfect.
Okay, everybody's happy now.
Yeah. Cube Earth.
Yeah, it makes more sense.
That's a good film too. Cube. Why haven't we done that? Maybe that's the next one.
There's only so much time. We like this film, I think. We're getting into the wrap-up portion of this.
We like it so much we've barely spoken of it.
Well, it's great. What else are you going to do?
Yeah.
Over on IMDb, the Cold Hearted Bastards.
Before we listen to the Cold Hearted Bastards, can we speak to them? Can we name all the sequels to this film? They tried to franchise it a lot, and it hasn't really worked, has it?
Well, we got into the Alien versus Predator as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Fuck, I forgot about those. Jesus. How many of those did they make? Only two.
What was yeah,
There's Predator. Predators. No, it was called Predator 2.
Predator 2,
And then there was a big
Predators.
gap. There was a
Then
big
it's
gap.
The
And then,
Predator.
yeah, that's right. Was it the Predator?
And then Prey.
Man.
And Alien
Don't
versus
remember.
Predator, Alien versus Predator 2.
Yeah. Requiem.
Quite a lot.
I don't remember the Predator. What happened in that one?
That
Is
was
that the one where they had
Adrian
like?
Brody on the
No,
planet.
that was Predators.
Predator. Oh, The Predator. That was the Shane Black directed one.
Did
That's
that
got,
have? That was the guy in the glasses. Yeah. And Predator.
yeah, and it had Olivia Munn was the chick.
Does it have like a giant Predator suit or something at the end?
He gets like a Predator mech suit, and then all of a sudden it's about
Yeah.
the Predators are trying to save us from global warming or some shit.
Oh,
Go fuck
right. Way to
yourself.
ruin the franchise, people.
Fuckers.
Oh well.
Yeah, that was shit. That was the shittest one, I think.
They were all shit after the first one. Let's be fair. Prey
The
was.
Adrian Brody one was pretty good,
Was it though?
and
I
Prey was
wanted
really
it to
good.
be.
I enjoyed
Prey
Prey.
was. Prey was entertaining, as spoken to in a previous pointless and confused episode.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But this one's fucking flawless, let's face it.
Yeah, true. All right. What do those cold-hearted bastards say?
Well, it's only gotten 7.8 on IMDb.
Oh.
But check this out. 10, a masterpiece, the best action sci-fi classic film of all time, my number one personal favorite. 10, iconic action horror. 9, only at his best in the sci-fi classic. 9, they don't make them like this anymore. It was 10s and 9s and 10s and 10s and 9s.
Yeah.
I think that 7.8 comes from one miserable prick that fucking gave it a 1 somewhere along the line.
Yeah,
well. They should terminate him. So, if you were to double feature this with another film, what would you recommend as a complimentary dish to go alongside the genius of the Predator?
I think you should grab your can of vanilla Coke and your big bowl of popcorn and maybe some tangy fruits because they were the fucking best. Sit down on your couch, slap on Predator, enjoy the ride, feel fucking manly, take it out. Next one you're putting in is fucking Schwarzenegger double feature. Commando. Simple as, easy does it, big muscles. Fucking shit up.
You know what? I'm going to go for a change of pace. Predator and then Aliens. Yeah, nice. James Cameron, motherfucker.
I like it.
Yeah.
Acceptable.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go like Predator and then Pride and Prejudice because you said you were changing it up, but you didn't.
No, well, I'm going to a different franchise.
Predator and Love Actually.
Oh, the 80s were good. Aliens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to rate it?
Oh, for purely 80s peak manliness, what the world needs. This is fucking 9 Gatling gun bullets to the face. That's what this is out of 10. This is almost
9.
Yeah. It's not perfect. It's not my favorite film of all time, but it's a 9.
Yeah, but how do you do better?
How do you do better?
Yeah.
Many things. Like my
Side
10, side boob or high beams. There's a lot more you could put in. So there's room for improvement.
So you give it a 10 if it had some kind of titty content. Female titty content.
Probably not. I'd probably still keep it at a 9. It's just a 9. There's no music in it. Yeah. It's a 9.
Oh,
You give it
it had Little Richard in it. I sort of give it points off of that shit.
That's probably like the highest rated I've ever given a film. Have I done a 10? I don't know. Anyway, what say you? Just accept my 9
Well,
and
I'm
move on
gonna.
with your life.
Now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to take points off for no side boob or lady nipples,
All right, we did some convincing.
or naked lady bums in this film.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to cut it back to a 10 out of 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Not a
it's
solid
great
10,
fun.
just a 10.
No, it's a highly troubled and problematic 10 because of no side boob. It's very problematic. And I say that as a feminist. So yeah, I'm just rounding it down to 10 as a feminist.
Okay, perfect.
All right,
Wonderful.
I
Check it
think
out,
we've
people.
solved that mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think isn't this going to be a bit of a birthday celebration for us? Isn't this a milestone episode? Or have we passed that already?
Don't think we're quite there yet. A couple more,
Work
and
harder.
there'll be a special celebration, obviously, when we hit that 100 milestone. We'll be giving away $4.8 billion in prizes. So
Allegedly, everybody. Allegedly.
definitely $4.8 billion in prizes will be given away. So everyone just tune in.
Of my co-host's money. Yeah.
No. Well, we haven't decided where we're getting the money from yet. Not us, obviously.
Yeah.
It won't be in our budget.
Obviously.
No.
And producer Eric's like living with his mum. So.
Yeah, to be fair, she is his father as well.
Wow. Nothing wrong with a good uncle father.
Is she his uncle as well as his what?
It's a confusing time. You know, born in a laboratory, a lot of mixing in the gene pool there. Stem cells, I think, were involved.
When I look at him, I don't think there was a very diverse gene pool.
Wow. I mean, to look at him, you remember that film, The Thing, with Kurt Russell? Yeah, the monster in The Thing, when it's like the spider, that's what it's like to look at Eric through the glass.
Yeah.
Burns the eyeball. It's really.
Yeah. Accurate but hurtful. He's a bit sad.
He's heard worse.
All right, let's wrap this son of a bitch up. God damn it. Go do some manly things. I'm going to go chop wood with my shirt off. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. I'm doing push-ups already.
With your cock.
It only takes one.